Good morning. It is Wednesday, January 29th, 8:47 a.m. I've done a few orders already. Got started about 8 o'clock. I am at 18 and change, something like that. Some small orders. I'm getting a McDonald's offer now. I'm actually going to check that to see what that is. But off to a fast start, but some small orders. Alright, well, that McDonald's order wasn't anything good. It wasn't worth ending the video for. But I did get another one. It's not that good either, but the pay's a little better. $7.75 for 6.1 miles. Type of order I would only take during breakfast because it's just not as busy. But we will do that one, and it's kind of sort of on the way, kind of the direction I'm going. So it's not too big of an inconvenience. So we'll go ahead and do that one. It'll put us up above 25 bucks, 26 bucks. So we're getting the orders, just not particularly good ones. Not terrible, but not good either. So as long as they keep flowing, I guess I won't be mad. Order's taking me to the airport. Caught something taking off. Not that busy of an airport, so if you catch a plane taking off, then you timed it pretty well. Got a double order, Uber Eats, $16 for 6 miles. $16 for 6 miles. Pretty solid order for a Wednesday morning, 9:21 a.m. This is going to put me at over my minimum, actually, $40 by 11. So I've already hit my goal. So anything on top of this will be a bonus. But I'm delivering to like this private aviation company, which I've delivered to before, but it's been a long time. Actually delivered to these guys that are just about to board their private jets, which is kind of neat. And they usually tip well. So I'm guessing majority of the $16 order is for this first delivery. But I'll let you know how it goes. There's our rinky-dink little airport we've got in town here. Kind of give away where I'm located. Chicago Rockford International Airport. For those of you that don't know, yes, I am in Rockford, Illinois. Some of you may have heard of it. Some of you may have not. I'm getting an order for McDonald's. I can't take it anyway because I still got another delivery after this, so I'll just let that one go. The actual private aviation place is that bluish building off in the distance. But the only way to get there, it's like a one-way, so you got to go all the way through arrivals and departures, like drive through here. And when you pass our little tiny terminal, it's that building right over there. The blue building's like their hangar. Cute little airport. And then, when I've delivered here in the past, hit this little roundabout. Alright, delivery complete. I didn't realize that both orders were going to the same spot. Both guys walked out at the same time and took the order, so that made it even better. Nice gentleman. One of them looked like he was a pilot, and the other one might have been the passenger of whatever private jet this may have been. I'm always curious as to like where they're going or whatever, but I never ask because it's not my business. I don't know. You don't want to bother the rich people. But got an offer for McDonald's as I was pulling out of the airport, going in the exact direction that I was headed anyway. It's only $6 for 5.3 miles, but it's the exact direction that I'm going, so might as well get paid for it. Call that a positioning order. So off to do that one, and that'll put me I'm over, well, like I said before, I'm well over my goal for 11 a.m., which is the beginning of the lunch rush, give or take. This will put me about 47-ish, I believe, with my rough math in my head. So 47 bucks, and it is 9:31, so I still got an hour and a half to do some damage, hopefully. Good morning. I got 0E2.
0E2, right
Thank
here.
you so much. You have a good one.
You too.
Got a nice little positive update for you. I didn't even notice this at the time, but I mean, I think it probably just went through. The first order I did before I even started recording was Starbucks order. It was just like $8.30 for 6 miles or something like that. But I guess when I delivered it, the girl says that people always never come to the right, and she writes in the directions like where to go, and she says people don't ever read it, so she always has to like track them down or whatever. But I went to the right spot because I read the directions, and she was super grateful that she didn't have to like hunt me down or, you know, make it a big hassle to find each other. But it looks like it wasn't a hidden tip, but she looks like she added $5 onto the tip. She was probably grateful that I actually looked at the directions. The job's not hard. Some people make it hard though, but super appreciative of that. So shout out to her. So I'm actually over $50 now. So after I delivered this order, so pleasant little surprise. Super grateful, super thankful, and I just wanted to give you that little update. Pretty exciting. My old high school finally got their own football field, and it looks amazing. Shout out to East E-Rabs. A giant logo in the middle. We've been using another local high school's football field for our home games since as long as I can remember, forever basically. Finally got our own field. I don't know if we're actually, I would assume we're going to use it for games. I heard that it was only going to be for practices, but this seems like a waste. I'm sure they'll be playing games there, but yeah, we didn't have our own football field, which is pretty sad for a high school, but we do now, and it looks beautiful. All right, back at it. I just did a McDonald's order, $9.99 for 1.1 miles. Regular customer I've delivered to several times. Always takes care of the drivers. I appreciate him. Shout out Alex. Went over a minute. I had to handle some business. Drank too much coffee this morning, if you know what I mean. And stopped at Jersey Mike's. Little Jersey Mike's action. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you go. And got a quick sandwich before the lunch rush. I hadn't eaten anything yet, so I am properly fueled. Got my root beer. And we are ready for this lunch rush. It is 10:57. I am somewhere around $65, I think. Maybe $70, 65, 70. I don't even know to be exact, but I'm in pretty good shape considering lunch is just starting. So, off we go. We'll get this rolling. At Portillo's, took one for like $8.80 for 5 miles. I was looking where it's going. Kind of regret it. It's kind of going to be a pain. It's just down in an area where there's not any restaurants. Is it worth it? Maybe barely. But how you doing? I got one for Joe Lynn. No problem. Barely worth it. But I don't know. I was borderline considering dropping it, but it's still kind of early. It's 11:04. I might not get anything right away, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and suck it up. Just dropped off that Portillo's order. That's kind of why I was hesitant to take it. I'm kind of back towards the restaurants now. But to deliver it and come back, it took like 30 minutes. I did get a couple of offers after I dropped it off, but they weren't good. It's just kind of, it was almost $9 for 5 miles, but it just was kind of in an area where you're not going to get much until you get all the way back. That's why I was kind of regretting taking it. Now I just spent 30 minutes delivering an $8.82 order. So like automatically I'm averaging like $17 this hour. So that's why I was hesitant, you know. It's still money, but normally I wouldn't have taken that. I didn't quite realize how far that was going, like out of the way. So sometimes you do that. Sometimes you take one you regret taking, but marching forward, I'm at like $73 at least at 11:30. So, I mean, at least I'm ahead of my pace to make $100 by 1 or by 2 o'clock. I'm sorry. So I still got 2.5 hours to make $27. So that shouldn't be an issue, I hope, unless it completely goes dead silent like it did yesterday. So we're almost back at my hangout spot, and we'll see what comes through. Here we are at Napa Auto Parts store again.
The Wizards last time I checked.
Just like how we finished the day yesterday. Those of you who watched yesterday's video, I finished off taking a Napa Auto Parts order. from one Napa store, this one, to another across town. Done that several times. But this one's actually going to a mechanic, so an automotive place where I've actually delivered to also several times. $9 for 6 miles, so it's okay. It's actually also taking me to an area that has a lot of restaurants, so hopefully I should get something right after I drop this off. We'll find out. I got Tuffy. How you doing today?
Good.
All right. Nice and easy. Thank you so much. You have a good one. There we go. Delivering car parts. Dropped off the Napa Auto Parts order. Immediately got a Chipotle. $7.50 for 6 miles. Just an okay order. But it keeps us moving. And I'm not sure if I'd get another one in this area. Got the Chipotle dropped off and immediately got an Uber pickup for a gas station. A couple cartons of cigarettes and a few packs of a different brand of cigarettes. So to each their own, I guess. But the tip is good. It's at least a $8 tip. It's a hidden tip. It's $10.32 for 3.2 miles, I believe. So that'll put us over 100 before 12:30. Good news. Little update. I'm currently doing a liquor delivery through Uber Eats. $15 for 5 miles or for 9 miles up front. I think it's a hidden tip. I hope. But it's quite a bit of liquor. It's like a bottle of Tito's, 6-pack of something, some other strawberry lemonade stuff. So I'm on the way to deliver that. I did have a Taco Bell order that I accepted after the cigarette delivery. It was $5 for 1 mile. Normally, it's a good Taco Bell to pick up from, so it'd be quick and easy. This dude on a $5 order, he ordered 20 bean and rice burritos. And then had a bunch of customizations to them all. And so they're back there making them all. In the middle of a lunch rush, they're trying to make them all. And they're like, it's going to be a few minutes, which I understand. I mean, it's the pain in the ass order. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I'm just going to drop it. Because I got that alcohol order that came through anyway, so I went ahead and accepted that. And I was just like, I'm not dealing with this. For $5? No. So I went ahead and dropped that. Now I'm doing the alcohol order. It is 103. This will put me well over $100. I'll be at 117 at least, depending. Hidden tip pending. Bright out here. Gosh, whenever driving in the south this time of year, wintertime, man, that sun is just right in your face. But we'll get this dropped off. See where the rest of the afternoon takes us. I got to pick up my daughter in an hour, so we got an hour to make as much as we can. A little story time. I delivered that alcohol order. Second time today, I delivered to a customer, and they said that somebody stole their food. Apparently, he ordered food too to be delivered from Portillo's, and the driver showed up, marked it, delivered, and left, and he never got the food. So kind of feel bad for him. There's so many drivers that do that. I don't get how these people stay on the apps, because it happens constantly. Every day. It's almost every day I come across somebody stealing an order, whether I'm picking it up or in this case, the customer never got it from somebody else, from a different driver. It's ridiculous. People are going to stop ordering from these apps if people keep getting their food stolen. And the apps are no help. They ignore you, or they pretend like it's not their problem. And it's like pulling teeth just to try to get a refund, or at least just get your food redelivered. And it's a shame, but I don't know. They got to do something about it, because it seems like it's getting worse and worse. But anyways, onward. Hanging out at Target. We're in front of Target. This is right in the middle of State Street. Been quiet for the last 15 minutes. Not a peep from the apps. So 1:33. It's about time to go pick up my daughter anyway, so we'll give it a few more minutes. And then we might call it quits for the lunch shift at least. Don't know if I'll be back out later or not. We'll see. I'm over $100 at least, but we'll see how it goes.